So we've got some exciting updates on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, including its price, impressive battery life improvements, and much more. There's a lot to cover, so let's dive right into it. What's up guys, Sal here. So first up, let's talk about pricing. A couple of reliable sources have revealed details on the pricing of the entire Galaxy S25 lineup. A recent rumor suggested that the S25 Ultra's bill of materials is $110 higher than the S24 Ultra. In simple terms, it costs Samsung an extra $110 to make each S25 Ultra compared to its predecessor, and the biggest culprit here is the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. This new processor reportedly costs around $200, which is 25 to 30% pricier than its predecessor. So does this mean Samsung is going to pass on the cost to us, the customers? Well, surprisingly, no. Both Techmaniacs, a Greek publication, and this Korean tipster have claimed that Samsung plans to keep the prices unchanged across the S25 lineup. Why? Well, blame or thank Apple for that. Apple's decision to freeze prices for the iPhone 16 series has apparently nudged Samsung into doing the same. So here's what the pricing could look like. The base S25 with 12 gigs of RAM is expected to start at $799, likely for the 128GB version. The S25 Plus will come in at $999, and the S25 Ultra will start at $1,299. What's still up in the air is whether the S25 Ultra will start with 16GB of RAM or stick to 12 gigs for the base variant. There will definitely be a 16GB option, but will Samsung reserve that for higher storage configurations, similar to what they've done with their Tab Ultra lineup? Well, we'll have to wait and see. According to the report, Samsung will stick to its usual pre-order perks for the S25 series. These include a free storage upgrade, better trade-in credits, and even a $50 credit just for showing interest in the phone. Pre-orders are expected to kick off right after the Unpacked event, but you can sign up for the $50 credit starting January 5th. Of course, I'll keep you posted once it's official. If you're wondering, the S25 series is set to launch on January 22nd. What about specs? Well, according to the same report, the S25 lineup doesn't bring massive changes. Outside of a RAM bump, the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, and an ultra-wide camera upgrade on the Ultra, most of the specs are staying the same. Battery life though is where things get exciting. The S25 Ultra is taken with the same 5000 mAh battery as last year, which might feel a little underwhelming. But here's the exciting part. Devices running the Snapdragon 8 Elite are already out, like the Asus ROG Phone 9 Pro and the OnePlus 13, and early testing has revealed some massive battery life improvements compared to last year's models. For example, the Asus phone has just a 5.4% larger battery than its predecessor, but delivers 30% better battery life in the PC Mark test. Meanwhile, the OnePlus 13 with an 11% bigger battery has a massive 42% improvement in battery life. What does this mean? Well, the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip is incredibly efficient, needing much less power to deliver better performance. This efficiency is a game changer, and since the S25 Ultra features the same chip combined with Samsung's top-tier optimization, we can expect similarly impressive battery life gains. I've gotta say, Qualcomm really knocked it out of the park with the Snapdragon 8 Elite this year. Not only is it delivering serious performance upgrades, but it's also setting a new standard for battery efficiency. With these gains, the S25 Ultra is shaping up to be an even bigger upgrade than we first thought. Now about the design. Leaked dummy units of the S25 Ultra based on actual dimensions have surfaced, giving us a glimpse of the device's dimensions. That said, these dummy units don't do the real phone justice. They look downright cheap and unpolished. Rest assured, the final product will look way better than this, closer to some concept renders floating around like this one. Next, the S25 Ultra will run One UI 7, and one of the highlights of the new software is a new feature called Nowbar. This feature is designed for apps that frequently send notifications, and leaks have revealed how it integrates seamlessly with apps like Samsung Clock's timer and voice recorder. What stands out is the attention to detail, from the blur effect to the gradient color transitions that flow elegantly from left to right. It's clear that Samsung is taking its software game to the next level. What's notable is that the Now bar is placed at the bottom of the lock screen. This makes it more accessible for quick interactions, and it perfectly aligns with One UI 7's emphasis on one-handed usability. Samsung has smartly moved all the primary controls to the lower half of the display, ensuring effortless navigations with One UI. There are also concept videos based on leaks showing how the Now bar might work. And I've gotta say, it looks great, and I can't wait to see it in action. Samsung is definitely onto something here. Finally, these are the two major upgrades coming to the S25 Ultra. Click here to watch the video, and I'll see you there.